Here's Canos, who's coming out to his left-hand side. On the free on the far side, chance for Saunders! Saunders scores! Yes! Brentford take the lead on 5 minutes. A real cute goal from Sam Saunders.
Welcome to Week at the Bees, our new roundup show of all the goings on at the club over the last few days. That was Sam Saunders dinking one in past Fulham back in 2016 in that 3-0 win. And we take on our West London neighbours at the G-Tech for the first time in the Premier League on Monday night in front of the Sky cameras. And the boys have been putting in the hard work here at the Robert Rowan Performance Centre. But here's what else has been going on for the last few days. It's all about Monday night this week as Pint is back, where Natalie and Carly discuss Thomas and Marco Silva's credentials as managers of the season so far. Talk derby to me. Rico Henry previews Monday night's West London derby against Fulham with the Premier League. Hot off the press, we've got Thomas Frank's pre-match press conference ahead of that game against the Cottagers. Fantasy fun. We've got the bee that the Premier League reckons should be in your team in fantasy football with a couple of big games coming up. Plus, as always, we'll have all the action from on the pitches over there at the Robert Rowan Performance Centre and what happened when the staff and players had an activity day in the week. Let's start with Wednesday then, where all the first team staff and players had a day out going head to head in activities such as clay pigeon shooting, archery, axe throwing and go-karting. And it was analyst Joe Newton who came out in pole position, top of the podium as he took home the title in go-karting, although he still wasn't the tallest man on the podium, even though he was in first place. You having that, Luke Newton? Boosh!
This is Joe Newton. He is our first team analyst, but not only that, he is a go-karting champion, beating everybody in the whole club. Here he is, come here. Proud of him.
Natalie Sawyer and Brentford women's gaffer Carly Osborne joined me for a pre-match pint this week, and the two of them were discussing the unbelievable job that both Thomas and Marco Silva have done so far this season. Are these two the managers of the season? I'm biased, I'm going to say one man obviously.
I think they've got to be in contention for it, 100%.
Yeah.
You look at the job that they're doing and you know, people talk about the budget and sizes of the clubs and things like that. I think they've got to be. They've done fantastic this year. No one would expect Brentford or Fulham to be where they are at this moment in time, at this stage of the season. And they're going, in fairness, from strength to strength even now. So I think they've got to be in contention for sure.
Remember, Pre-Match Pint is available on the Brentford YouTube channel on Friday lunchtimes, and it was very much a Derby Day special on Pint this week. And Rico Henry has also been previewing the game with Premier League Productions.
Both teams, us and them, both defensively solid, so yeah, it's going to be a tough game. We just got to break them down and just find a way. I think you just got to focus on yourself, you know. We're going to the games, focus on ourselves. We know what we can do. So yeah, we just want to do that and, you know, yeah, take it to them. They're going to come here knowing it's a tough game, so we're expecting a good game as well. So yeah, we just got to focus on ourselves and do what we can do. Under the lights, like you said, it's always special. The fans are going to be behind us. So yeah, we're looking forward to it and sure everyone is as well.
Thomas has also previewed that game against Fulham on Monday night as he addressed the media in his weekly press conference on Friday. Well done that, Ben.
My experiences of playing against Fulham has always been feisty and very good games. So yeah, really looking forward to it. I know our fans look forward to it. Me, coaching staff, players, we know how important it is for all the fans. And what a moment in Fulham's history and our history to face each other in the best league in the world. Both teams in the top half. I'm pleased with that. Also for Fulham, because that just makes it a little bit more bite to the game, and I think it's very nice.
Tell you what, it is shaping up to be a hell of a game, and we've got to make sure we're singing loud and proud and creating that unbelievable G-Tech atmosphere once again under the lights. The boys have been putting in the hard graft on these pitches over here. Here's our roundup from training this week.
can't save them. He goes too quick.
Ethan, that is a joke. Right, who's on the fantasy football then? We've got a couple of double game weeks after Fulham, and Premier League are telling us that you should be putting this man, Brian Mbeumo, in your team. He's an absolute bargain at only 5.8 million, and in his last 4 games at the GTEC Community Stadium, he's assisted 3 times, and he's also got on the score sheet himself twice. That's it for Week at the Bees. Fulham game, of course, on Monday night. Some of you will still be looking for a bit of Brentford action. The B team have got a game against Breidablik out in Portugal on Saturday. That game is a 7 p.m. kickoff, and we'll be bringing you social updates throughout. And on Sunday, both the women's teams' games are at Hackney Marshes, and both are at 2 p.m. So if you want to get down and support the girls, get a bit of neck ache as you're looking at both pitches as well, why not? That game on Monday night against Fulham is our nearest fixture to International Women's Day. We've got plenty going on around the match day, big screen content and some very special guests joining me pitchside. Before we go, we want to hear your favourite Derby Day memories in the comments section below. For now though, it's all eyes on Monday night's game against our neighbours. Let's make it another memorable night. You Reds!
Hey!
I'm not playing anymore, we just go.